lost.
So just like a normal dude.
Yep, just standing there. Just,
Hi.
yep. I'm Pygmy Colossus. You're going the right way. Your doom is over there.
Yeah. By the way, the crew have thoroughly enjoyed your high quality provisions in this past several days of sailing.
Don't get used to it. You bunch of shits.
And Fadil is definitely able to do a lot more with it than he is with the normal provisions.
Especially now that he has some help.
Yeah, he has
How's
a
Krusty
spaceship.
doing?
Well, they are
He makes things.
of the same background, we'll just say. Fadil yells at Krusty a lot. You can hear that during around meal times pretty clearly. It's like freaking Gordon Ramsay in there. And Krusty is, I mean, he takes it like a champ.
Yeah.
Alright.
It doesn't seem to bother him.
How's Krusty's mental capacity?
Yeah,
Is he feeling any better?
If he was drunk and like if I notice that he keeps drinking, I'll hang out with him a little and drink and bullshit.
Yeah, he seems to have turned to drinking a little bit.
All right.
Who hasn't?
Yeah, that's the thing.
I mean, his mental faculties are more there now.
So yeah, I would give him, some of my drink here and there, and drink with him and kind of bullshit and just ask if he remembers anything or anything specific, any old memories come back.
It says like, well, I mean, I remember a lot of things. That's not really the problem. I just don't know which ones are real.
Okay. Well, how about you just kind of go down the list, and that way we know what to prepare for, real or not.
It's not really a list. Maybe like what I remember about where the reef, where we are right now.
Yeah.
I remember a lot of things about here.
Okay.
I remember skeletons climbing up onto the ship at night, and then they danced under the moonlight.
All right.
And one of them took its ribs out and played another one's spine like one of those things they hit sticks on to make music.
Yeah, xylophone. Yeah.
Wait, Disney hasn't been around yet, right?
And then I remember there was some strange-looking fish that had really...
the Pirates of the Cursed Sea exhibit at Disney World.
Getting real meta. There was some big fish with really large mouths, lots of teeth.
Ooh,
Yeah, big fish. Somebody found a piece of coral and turned it into a necklace, and it kept growing.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably all happened.
He just keeps going.
Yep.
Like all sorts of stuff.
Okay.
Like he will talk for hours about all the things that he remembers about this place.
Okay.
And they range from like fairly mundane to just like totally ridiculous. Like skeletons dancing and playing each other's bones like xylophones.
I mean, the only weird thing about that is the musical aspect.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, like first off, you're like, okay, skeletons crawling up onto the deck. I can believe that, but
God, that's the sort of necromancer I'd want to be. Just like Hey, look, I made a skeleton band. I'm gonna fuck with you.
Surprise concert. Yep.
Oh, there's
Maybe
my
that-
next character.
Just be like the headliner at Dia de los Muertos every year.
Is a
Oh,
necro
yeah.
bard ever been a thing?
I don't think so.
Booyah. I'm gonna make a
I'm trying to
necro
see.
bard. That's his thing. He resurrects things to play music.
Resurrects dead famous magicians.
Yep. Yes.
Magicians, musicians.
Yeah, magician. He's
Oh.
a musician's magician.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, that's Krusty's situation.
All right.
at the moment.
I guess I would kind of take, like, trying to remember the most likely things to happen. Like, skeletons. Probably not the dancing part, but otherwise, yeah. This thing, yeah. I mean, the giant fish with big old teeth and whatnot. Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
Fuck, were sharks exist, so why not? And then,
I'm wearing some were-shark teeth around my,
right, exactly.
my collar.
Yep.
So now I just at least have an idea of the crazy to look out for.
Yep. Right.
All right, so now I want advantage on everything when I fight anything.
Okay. Well, good for you.
Yeah.
Robin, I want you to give me a notice roll. No particular reason.
You know.
No.
Ten.
10.
Yeah.
Okay.
Flex those eyes.
Yeah, so you're sailing along the shoreline. You passing through just the coral area. You're watching out for any stretches of coral that are like too close to the surface that might pose a danger, and guiding Tara out of their way. And as you're doing this, Tara, you feel a shudder through the ship, and there's this like sort of groaning sound.
That's not good. I noticed.
Most of the people on the ship feel it or hear it, Robin included. Robin, you felt that. You're pretty sure that you didn't, there was no coral there. You didn't mess up. Unless it was invisible.
I'll say it wasn't me.
But yeah, you feel like your ship just hit something and hit it pretty hard. Like you heard the metal plates scraping.
Hey, what's going on in the crow's nest?
Absolutely nothing.
I looked.
Shit, get the bosun down there. Are we taking water?
Doomy kind of runs over to the path down and heads down to take a look at it with Kadek. And they are you going to go down to inspect with them, or are you gonna let them deal with it?
That's not my job.
Okay. So Doomy comes up a minute or two later and says, looks like we hit something, Captain. It's not too bad, thanks to the our newly upgraded hull. We are taking on a little bit of water, but Kadak says that he can patch it up without an issue.
Is it a giant cock and balls?
I did not see anything of the sort.
We would have smashed that apart.
Kind of hope it is like a stone cock and ball.
There you go. Yep. Adamantine cock and
Sharp
balls.
tip.
Oh God, it pierced my heart.
Oh my god.
Are we like aground? Like, are we not moving anymore?
No, you kept moving.
Anyone want me to check it out?
You just like
look
ran
behind me.
something over. Robin, are you going to look like behind to see if you can see anything?
I should probably send Paul to go stay in place as the ship moves.
Mm-hmm.
If I can,
Okay.
if I can communicate that to him.
Yeah, you can.
I mean, I'm gonna
Paul's
tell us
very
to
smart.
raise canvas. Is that douse canvas?
Raise canvas. Drop
Raise
canvas
canvas.
is go fast.
Yeah, raise canvas. Let's figure out what the fuck we hit.
You can
Look
give
at it from the outside too.
you can give me some water protection. I can go and check it out.
Yep, I will do that.
All right. Yep.
Wait, are the whales coming back at us with a vengeance?
Yeah, I'll fuck them up.
All right, that's a 6.
Oh, so we didn't hit a dick. We hit a Moby Dick.
Hey, hey, get the fuck overboard, you scallywag.
All right. I deserve it after that joke. In I go.
All right. Why doesn't Paul give me a notice roll?
Man, he's slaying it on his notice rolls today. He got a 13.
Okay. I assume that Robin is working through him as well.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. So he does not see anything that you could have hit down there. It's just the reef as it is normally. It's all definitely deep enough that the ship shouldn't have collided with it.
Maybe we shouldn't send Dibs down on his own.
And then Mr. Dibs
Sploosh.
jumps into the water.
Okay.
Yeah, so Mr. Dibs, you know, like the point at which the ship ran into something is a little bit further behind.
Yeah.
Astern. Sorry.
Yeah.
Are you going to go over there and check that out, or are you going to check out the damage from the outside?
Damage first.
Okay.
And yeah, I would have launched from my ripcord for fun. Because the water protection slurps me into the water, doesn't it? Or is that only when Tara does that on purpose?
It
That's only when
does, but you still have to dive well.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You still have to roll really well.
All
you
right.
still need to make an athletics roll with a raise to avoid taking half of 10d10 damage.
Oh, all right.
10d10 plus 10.
Then no, I don't need to do that on.
Belly flop. Belly flop.
I will just lower myself, into the water.
Climb down from the rigging and then jump from the deck.
Yep.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. So you drop down, swim over to where the hull damage is. So there's this big rip through the steel plating. Like Kadek said, it seems to mostly have been absorbed by the plating, but the plates were cut open.
Damn.
And there's some sort of rippling on the edges that makes it look like it almost snagged on something. So it cut through the plating in a groove that's probably an inch or two wide and into the wood a good ways.
Like a little triangle groove.
Yeah. Why don't you give me either a notice roll or a repair roll?
Both the same, except yep, they're both the same.
Okay.
Where's my 4? Ah, I did so well earlier with a D4 roll. I got a 2.
2. Okay. Yeah, you examine it. It seems like it didn't really compromise the integrity of the hull. This is probably something that you should fix at some point,
Yep.
just because it's kind of ugly. And it is a little bit of a weak point.
Yeah.
But the hull is more or less fine. You imagine it would have been much worse if you would have gotten, if your hull was not as thick.
Right.
Um,
So, can I repair it out here, or does it need to be repaired inside?
well,
I mean, I'd have to go back and
has
get
patched
stuff.
up like the leak from inside.
Yeah.
Repairing it out here whilst underwater might be kind of difficult. Because you'd have to like hammer the steel back into place and stuff,
Okay.
and like sort of like close the seam.
Yep. So we'd have to almost beach it or
Probably,
dry dock
yeah.
to fix it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So I at least know that I can assess the damage and report back with that. All right, and then I swim to the back of the ship and kind of look behind us and see if I can see anything.
You see the reef. There are, I mean, it is a coral reef, so there is a bunch of like different sort of like holes and orifices and stuff that could house anything. Why don't you give me a notice roll?
Okay, because I was just gonna say I'm looking for bubbles. And
No eye patch penalty.
bubbles and like sediment and stuff from something that just came out and grabbed us. Fucking 5.
Okay. The more you look at it, like just sort of panning across, you don't see any bubbles, but from this perspective, the reef kind of looks like a chorus of like, the Scream face?
Yep.
Like a chorus of faces that look like that.
Kind
of in the same way you look at a cloud and be like, oh, that looks like a bird or whatever. But maybe it's just a trick of your eyes, but
Huh. So
a
that's
little
what
bit disturbing.
maybe that's what the skulls are. This is fucking skull face coral reef.
Yeah, I fuck this place.
Skull face reef? Yeah. All right. I don't know. I'm gonna climb up the back of the boat. And is there a rope or anything?
Yeah.
All right.
Someone toss one down at least.
Yeah, I hop back in and report damage, and then yeah, this is skull face reef.
Okay. Let's not stick around then. These things don't really like us.
No, but there's definitely damage on the hull. Or, yeah.
Let's fix it later. I don't want to be here where
Maybe we
faces in
should.
the coral.
Yeah.
Like us.
Maybe we should go to that horrible death island and fix it.
Yeah, maybe.
All right. I when I say that, I look over to Krusty and see if I spark anything.
He just shakes his head.
Ah. Because I bet that's what someone said. We need to make repairs.
He shakes his head almost like he didn't even fully hear you. He just sort of instinctively did it in response to someone saying that around him.
Yep. Okay. Anyone says anything about this place?
Wait, someone said a bad idea.
Yep.
My spidey sense is tingling.
My stupid sense is tingling.
My stupid sense. Oh man, constantly. It's kind of annoying.
Yep.
Yep.
All right, so you guys continue along your present course. All right.
Oh man, that would suck if you were alone and your stupid sense went off.
Now the
oh,
man.
I'm stupid.
So now the reef and like following the shoreline is making it much easier to navigate here. But if you don't want to be near the reef for some reason, I don't know why you wouldn't. You could sail out further into the ocean and just sort of go off of just your directional bearings.
Yeah. Let's do that. Part of me thinks that it might be part of the trickiness of this area, that the reef drives you away from landmarks. But
I mean, we could try to get a bearing to the middle of this island here, and then just when we get to it, we can reference from there.
Yeah, we could do that. That's probably a good idea. Yeah, let's do that.
Sorry.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. Where are we going?
We're gonna get a bearing to what this island or this one?
The pretty massive one that we'd have to be way off track.
Right. Yeah, let's aim for this island. That'll bring us away from the reef.
Okay.
Which
And give us a landmark to hit.
should be noted, that island, the only map that it's on is the others map. The map that you got from like the laboratory place.
Well, if we hit the storm wall, we know that somehow the island disappeared.
Yep, it's not on the map, capital MAP.
It's not on the capital map.
Yep.
It's
All
not
right,
capital.
go ahead and give me a navigation roll, Tara.
I'll be looking with my spyglass just everywhere.
7.
7. Okay. Yep. So you get a bearing, and then you head away from the Barrow Reef.
I might actually be looking more for things attacking us in the water, like behind and in front.
Yeah,
and
you're
whatnot.
you're just sort of watching out for that.
Yep. Like now I'm just curious, like those big looming shadows that you see approach and stuff. Yeah, I'm looking for those. Random tentacles popping out of the water.
Okay. So another day passes after the incident with the hull. At this point, you have almost eaten all of the
Olives?
high quality provisions, which is good because they are spoiling soon, or they will probably spoil soon. One thing you do get from Krusty is that while his cooking may be subpar, he is pretty good at preserving things. With the with the food that's starting to get a little bit ripe, the point where your other Fadil probably would just like throw it out or feed it to Ensign. Krusty is sort of like mixes it with some other things and like some salt and stuff to preserve it a little bit longer.
He's a bit more of your average sailor.
Yeah. Another thing to note, Tara, when you come back into like the cabin's captain.
That's it. I heard it.
That's me.
I'm captain of this here cabin.
Ensign is restless. More restless than usual. So, you know, he's not the most chill dog. But he's like pacing around the room and like sniffing the floor, and like every once in a while he'll just like growl. Like the sort of low rumbly like
Ghosts.
Does Beast Friend allow you to talk to animals?
yes, if you spend the extra power points for the modifier. It's
Yeah, you need to spend 2 power points.
It's the size of the creature and then +1. I think Ensign is size. size 1. Or 1 PowerPoint, yeah.
I'm definitely.
Alright.
He'd be like, "Oh, you horrible person! Why did you bring me on this trip? This place is terrible."
So it's 1 PowerPoint?
2 PowerPoints total.
2 PowerPoints. Okay.
Let me just make a spell casting roll.
Okay. Ensign, you seem agitated. Is something wrong?
Yeah. Ship,
What's wrong?
boat, smell bad.
There's a bad smell
Bad
on
smell.
the ship.
Yes. It's
Can
bad.
Show me where it is.
It's further down. Hmm.
I'll open the door to the cabin.
Okay.
and
He
I'll
kind of
just
like
follow him.
he kind of comes out to well let's go over to the frigate map. Oop. Just for better frame of reference. So you're on the second deck here. He goes down to the lower deck with the mess hall, and kind of like pauses there, and just kind of like backs up a little bit, and sits on your foot, and is like,
Alright,
dangerous. Don't like it. Bad smell.
Is it like a door he's sitting at? Or like
He's
a hatch?
looking towards the hatch that goes further down below deck.
Right. Yeah, pop open the hatch.
All right, down into the cargo hold.
Yep.
Do we still have?
He said dangerous?
Bad,
Bad? He just said bad.
scary, dangerous. Yeah.
Alright. So, Ensign's my guard dog.
He does not want to go down there.
Is there any crew members close by?
Yeah.
Alright.
There'd probably be a
you.
couple like getting ready to like sleep and stuff.
Go fetch Mr. Dibbs and Robin.
I like how you
Godson.
use the word "fetch" on the person.
You fetch.
Yep.
So
the dog is leading me. The crew members are fetching.
Yep.
Robin and Mr. Dibbs, you guys are up on the top deck. And one of your crew comes up and says, Captain wants you down in the mess hall.
Oh, she have cake?
No, she's there with the dog.
Oh, fuck. There's no fucking. All right, yeah, I'll be there in a second. And I head on down.
Right?
I like to.
Yeah.
I like to zip around on my ripcord everywhere.
I just realized I don't have an ensign mini.
It's just have it be a red shirt, or was it a yellow shirt? I can't remember.
Well, for right now.
There you go. Actually, I might have a dog.
It's a good dog.
Oh.
His dog. A guy on his hands and knees. Dog.
I might have a dog token. Let's see.
With back pain? Is that what that is?
Fur.
I mean, arrows in your back definitely causes back pain.
No,
So-
it's the one with
Oh,
like
no?
the like action lines instead of arrows.
Oh, the hedgehog.
Yeah.
So
No,
there-
it's like dog fur, right? Like,
there-
Right.
there's I have two tokens ready made. I can give you in Discord. There's a bear and a wolf. What do you want? The bear actually looks better.
this one will work for now. I can find like a war dog.
Okay.
I thought I had one. So I definitely like used dogs before.
Yeah, same. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I've made a couple, like on my zombies game. And
Yeah.
I've made a big ass 4 dog.
Maybe they're just. It's not. Anyways, yeah. Ensign doesn't want to go down there. Either way. He just kind of growls, and he's focused enough that he doesn't even like growl at Mr. Dibbs when he comes up and stands behind him.
Alright, we should try to check it out. I've never really seen him like this, and he smells something bad. Oh god.
Wow, there you go. That's
So
awesome.
I'll head down
Perfect.
there. I'll open the hatch up.
Perfect.
Okay.
It's probably just spoiled meat or something.
I don't think we have any spoiled meat.
Hold on. Ensign definitely isn't happy about this.
I can talk to him. He's not happy about it.
Okay. Hold on, I gotta bring up my spell book.
Hey. Alright. Same thing. Damn it. Alright, so I've got numbness. The numbness rift going.
Gnarly rift.
Or riff, yeah.
Numbness of.
Yeah. Gnarly riff, numbness of.
Yep.
Just for
Alright.
one wound though.
Sorry, my computer is taking a really long time to load.
Strum of the lute.
It's
Are you gonna cast
slower
a spell on him?
I was gonna cast protection on us real quick.
Okay. Yeah. I don't know why.
I'm just trying to remember how much it.
He said bad, dangerous,
Yeah. Afraid
whatever
of
else.
some food.
Yeah, I'm afraid of afraid of heartburn, man.
It's true. Food kills people.
I almost died to an angry whopper.
I have yet to see Ensign actually successfully sniff out a threat, so I'm still skeptical.
Alright, so I'm gonna all 3 of us, the more armor, the toughness, and the stealthy thing.
Wow,
Okay.
just going hard.
For a 6.
All right.
So +4 toughness, and we are better at being stealthy.
Well done.
Alright, now someone else open up that door and I'll stand back.
I'm
Alright.
opening the door.
You're going first.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Let's check out these stanky rations.
Have at it. You go down there. You just kind of like look through the like the food and stuff. Like you go down there and kind of like grab a lantern or something. You don't see
Ensign
anything down there.
refusing to come down here?
He kind of like walks up and then just sort of like backs up, like does the like back pedal thing, and like sort of
Okay.
paces back and forth.
Alright, so I
Like
am a
you-
sailor, and that's a bad sign. I'm gonna.
You should detect Arcana.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna quick cast Smite on my sword with the glow modifier.
Yep.
Goes off on a 5. And then yes, I will cast Detect Arcana.
Yeah. Screw lanterns. Just like
Yeah, let's fire. That's bad. And I'll put it on all 3 of us. It's a 9.
All right. So Tara sort of draws her sword as like little sparks of static crackle across it to illuminate, and you guys, your sight blossoms with little eddies of magical energy. You step down into the hull area. Um, so right here, you sort of step down, look around. Give me a notice roll, Tara. So you're going down first.
Yeah.
Hiya!
I got a
Huh?
3 with no modifiers.
3 with no modifiers. All right, you look around. You don't see anything out of the ordinary, like right off the bat, at least. There's no like dark figures crouched upon barrels or anything like that. It seems just like food stores.
Alright.
Of course, you haven't gone and checked the powder magazine or the rear stock of. It's probably where you keep like the good like ale, alcohol, and stuff.
Yeah, I'll move in and start like just sort of peering in between barrels and
Okay.
stuff.
Are the other two of you going to do the same? Come down here.
I'll follow.
Yeah, I go. I go
And
next.
is Paul coming with?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to instruct him that if things get bad, to fly up and go get someone.
Yeah. So as you guys kind of go down the ladder, Paul says, "All right, uh-oh, not good.
What do you mean, buddy?
All right, bad,
Why?
dark, all right, bad stuff, not good.
What bad stuff?
Don't know. Shiver me timbers."
Shivers me timbers.
He just kind of like shuffles around on your shoulder and like fluffs his feathers up a little bit. Doesn't seem as affected as Ensign, but he definitely like is getting something that you're not.
That animal
I'm going to go ahead and cast Dark Sight on us.
Okay. And then Mr. Dibbs and Robin, if you guys are looking through, just like searching the place, you may also give me a notice roll.
Okay. I was also trying to get a better verse on my on my lute playing to get a raise. Oh boy, I got a 10, no penalty, to look around.
Okay.
Alright. I got regular Dark Sight on all of us and Paul.
All right.
And then my notice. I got an 8. And then can Paul roll a notice?
Yeah.
Damn, Paul. Paul got a 10.
Okay. So which way are you going down the hall, Tara? Like down this way? I guess you can just move yourself which way you'd like to look.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm having Paul keep an eye behind us.
Okay.
We came down from this way, right?
From here, this ladder.
Oh, we came this way.
This is the other deck. The deck I'm talking about is over here.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
The lower deck.
So here.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. It would be there.
All right. I'm just gonna walk down this left side and poke through barrels until I get wherever here.
Okay. And Mr. Dibbs and Robin are staying close to Tara.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll just walk on these crates. I don't give a fuck.
I'm just going to be channeling. I don't feel like I should probably fire a gun.
Yeah. Well, the powder magazine's up here. Good to know.
Right. Right.
But if you don't want to have a ship, that's a good place to light a match. So, Robin and Tara, you're just kind of like looking around, and you're like, I mean, I don't see anything here. It's probably just being weird, but also like,
Question. Is
Uncle
there
Paul's being weird.
usually a guard by the powder magazine?
do you normally have a guard sitting down
I
here
guess is that
all
a
the time?
really normal thing? Is just like 24-hour guard on the
I'd
powder
say
magazine?
only when we're in port or something.
Yeah, only if you're like
Okay.
wary
So
of sabotage.
it's
I
not
mean, we're-
weird that nobody's here.
No, nobody really goes down into the hold unless they have to like get something, you know, because it's kind of dark and dingy, a little bit damp, you know.
I mean, I'll go check out the powder magazine. Just
Okay.
pop the door and peek in.
Yeah, so you pop open the door and look in there. As you're doing that, Robin and Mr. Dibbs, you're sort of combing down, looking in between the cracks and like the barrels and crates and stuff of your provisions, and you see, partially assisted with the detect magic. First, you see like there's little veins of magic, just like ever so subtle, just like little tendrils, reaching out from the walls, and as you kind of like look between the cracks in the barrels and stuff, you see through the wood of the hull there are black lines, almost like the hull is scorched. Not burn marks, they're slightly like raised up off the hull, like veins almost.
What the hell? This is.
And
is
Mr.
this-
Dibbs, you see this on this side at about the same time that Robin and Paul see it on this side.
Okay, but it's on the side. I was gonna say this isn't correlating with the hull damage.
The hull damage was up here.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So.
Yep.
Okay. Something impregnated our ship.
Is it doing anything, or is it just
It's
there?
just there. But there are some faint, like, sort of blackish tendrils coming off of it. And it's dark magic. Dark magic?
Oh yeah, I have detect magic on. That's
Can-
fucking weird.
Can I identify it? With an
No,
occult
it's
roll?
not a spell or anything. It's just
Okay.
sort of a faint emanation of dark magic.
What is this shit? And I touch it because I don't
All
fucking
right.
know better.
It's
Yeah.
like a ridge across the wood.
All right, is it like squishy?
No, feels like wood. It just kind of like warped wood almost.
You were that kid that put everything in his mouth, weren't you?
Yeah, oh yeah. All right. So
Still is.
I put Luca on my back and I get out a dagger
Hmm.
and I poke it.
All right. Yeah, kind of like jab at it.
Yeah.
Stick the tip in a little bit.
Yep.
Tara, you look into the powder magazine. You
All of a sudden, all of our doors are ominously squeaky.
That
um
was perfect.
yeah, I'm impressed. You look in there, and I assume that Robin and Mr. Dibbs comment on the
Oh yeah.
thing. Okay, give me another notice roll, Tara.
What the hell is this? Poke, 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 stab, stab, stab.
Oh, but sometimes everyone's. I got a 10 without modifiers.
Okay, so you look over to where the break in your hull was, which was like right here. And you know it's patched up. Kind of had it patched up and stuff. But you see, like underneath the boards that he used, there is another like faint sort of vein like black line sort of coming this way and like stretching across the wall there down near the bottom of the floor.
Poke, 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 stab, stab, stab.
Hey.
You're gonna try and like dig it out of the, or just like peel it off or anything?
Well, at
So
first,
it's like underneath the boards that we use to patch the hull.
Yeah.
It's like coming from underneath that.
Mm-hmm.
we say it's like a vein. I'm just wondering, is it like leaking or bleeding when I'm poking
So
it?
you cut it and slice it a little bit, and a drop of moisture touches the tip of your blade and trickles down the length of it. It's red like blood.
Captain, the ship is bleeding.
There's some weird vein thing coming from the hole we patched in our hull.
Yeah, it's
Is it? Oh, it's out here too.
yeah. It's bleeding.
Okay, we need to
Burn it.
Oh, we need to take a look at this. You wanna? What time of day is it?
It's evening. The sun has set. You're just about to like go to sleep pretty much when you
I
no
told
sense.
you something impregnated our ship.
Is it magical?
Very faint dark magic. Like I said.
Oh, right.
Nuts.
Mr. Dibbs, you want to jump in the water and take a look from the outside?
I mean, always.
I'll throw water protection on him again.
Okay, so you guys are gonna go up to the deck and scout it out from there.
Well, I'm gonna bring the ship to general quarters.
Yep.
Just 'cause what the fuck? I'm probably gonna cast the environmental protection on Mr. Dibbs, and then just have him jump in, and I'm gonna keep looking at it from in here.
Okay. So you briefly sort of go up to
Oh, I'll be right back. Gotta pee.
have everyone yellow alert.
Or
Basically.
I'll just cast it on Dibbs, and then he can run up and bring it.
Okay, yeah, he's the first mate. He has authority.
Okay, so that's a fail. It's not a 2 though.
So your other spells.
Detect magic.
Yeah.
Damn it! I'll throw detect magic up again. That fails. And then it goes off. And then water breathing on a 7, but with a mishap. You know what? Fuck that. No mishaps. None of that shit. There. A 4.
All right. So Tara's like, all right, go tell the crew. Wait. Okay, now. Yeah. So Mr. Dibbs, you go up, call everyone to quarters, and then are you gonna head into the water?
What do you want me to do?
I mean, do you want to jump in the water too? Or do you want to stay in here and look at it with me? I was going to pry up this board. Maybe take a look at it. The water might start gushing in, so.
I can try to use like water manipulation to keep it from gushing in.
God damn it, cord. Fucking... All right.
Yeah, let's do that.
What? Do what?
Oh, you were gone.
Yeah, sorry. I said I went.
So,
pee.
Captain wants you to go up to the top deck and tell everyone to go to yellow alert, and then take a look at it from the outside.
All right. Hut.
Got water breathing on you right now.
Hut. Everyone, yellow alert. I don't know what that fucking means. Eat your bananas.
It's general quarters.
General quarters.
DEFCON 3. DEFCON 3.
Eat your bananas and be at ready.
Yellow is much more threatening than orange.
Yeah, all right. So you go up there. one thing to note, Mr. Dibbs, since it is nighttime, it will probably be kind of hard to see the bottom of the hull.
He has dark sight on.
Oh, right. Yeah, never mind. Okay.
There ain't nothing about.
Don't listen to my bullshit.
Yeah, fucking. You don't know
unless
shit.
I drop it, and then I can't cast it on you again.
That's true.
That's what happened.
All right. Do we have
I'm sure
magical
that will
lights?
Well, Tara has one, but
I can't remember. Does Dawn's Ire glow?
no, it's just
If you cast fire out of it, it will.
yeah, that's true.
I actually don't have light anymore because my.
Oh, right, you dropped it.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so it's in darkness that are. So Tara and Robin, are you going to try and pry the board off of the leak?
Oh,
I'm going to.
here's my crowbar.
No, I'm gonna call some crew members down with D6 strength to do that.
Okay. You don't
Okay,
need my crowbar.
yeah. So you get a pair of burly lads down there.
I think we're going to use water manipulation to keep.
Yeah, we're gonna.
Kada could probably also come down.
Hey, you
'Cause
two
he's
idiots.
like, what the fuck are you doing to my hull, man?
Yeah.
So he kind of takes a look at it and frowns and says, that was not there when I fixed it.
Oh, wasn't it? Kadek?
It was not.
I fucking hope not. if, for the record, if something like this happens, you can tell us. We won't be mad.
You don't just cover it up.
Just slap some boards over it. Oh, it's fine. Throw a 2x4 on there. That'll cure the reaching darkness of your soul.
He just very seriously shakes his head and says, "It was not there, Captain. I swear."
Hey, I'm giving you shit. I believe you.
Get my eye on you.
So the two of them take knives out and
Must
start
be a luxury.
prying the plank off a little bit. As they're doing that, Mr. Dibbs, you jump down into the water and swim over to the outside just to give it another look.
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me a notice roll.
Mm-hmm. Bah. 3. No penalties.
3? Okay. You kind of go up and down the crevasse. It seems the same as when you inspected it before.
All right, I go up to the spot and I pound on it, see if they can hear me on the inside.
It just sounds like the ominous beating of a heart.
There you go.
Oh, God.
Ugh.
Man, you all right there?
Just threw up in my mouth a little
Yeah, there you go. I mean,
bit. How you revolt me.
I know. I'm sorry. My role playing
We're
is
not
that.
the ones that are making our ship bleed.
Oh, I'm disgusting. It was red blood, I should point out. I don't know if that makes it better, but
No.
Yes. I don't know.
yeah. So they pry off the
Maybe.
board. Are one of you guys gonna try and slow the leak with water manipulation?
I think Taro is going to, because she can just cast it, right? And then
Right.
if she needs backup, I'll risk trying to cast it.
Yeah. So I mean, it's as long as you're concentrating on doing that as an action every round, it's fine. It's not a super big leak. As you do it, however, they pry it open. You hear the sort of faint thump of Mr. Dibbs or something, I guess, thumping on the hull. And as you sort of hold the stream of water in, you see there's a little bit more of a dark patch that spider webs out from that point, especially down along the bottom, beneath the planks, where the gouge is. And the water that's sort of trickling out and beading on the wall is tinted red with more blood.
Is it actually blood, or is it just thick red water? If I smell it, it'll smell irony.
You give a whiff. It smells like salt and iron, yeah. seawater mixed with blood.
Wow.
Is it bleeding out here at all?
And
Well, we're
doesn't seem to be, no. One of the crew is like, oh fuck, what the hell is this?
It appears our ship is bleeding.
That's bad. It's not supposed to do that.
Not usually.
No one's supposed to do that. I mean, if you're bleeding, it's bad.
Karak says the wood is poisoned somehow, maybe.
How
Oh.
the hell did that happen?
Rape.
You're out in the ocean.
I know. Sorry.
Well, shit. The only thing I can think to do. Are we still apart? Is Mr. Dib still in the water?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm still out there. That's why I'm pounding on the hull and looking for blood
Okay.
and stabbing it if I see it. And...
I'm gonna wait for him to come back then, because I don't want to accidentally drop his water protection.
Are you gonna like stab into the groove?
Like, do I see blood in there?
Um,
I want more blood.
no, not from your side.
Okay, then. I'm gonna like cut into the groove with, I don't know, just a dagger and see if I can like scrape off something, I guess, that I don't see.
Okay. So you scrape your dagger a little
Yeah.
bit deeper into the wood. Are you doing it like at the point that it hit deepest,
Yeah.
or like near that? Okay.
Right at the point of penetration.
So you do, after like stabbing a little bit. First off, you guys on the other side, you see like the flickering tip of like a knife point come out into the hull, which the guys next to it kind of jump a little bit.
That makes sense.
And Mr. Dibbs, you pull your dagger out, and you leave like a trail of blood sort of swirling behind it into the water.
What the fuck?
It is unsurprising to us that Mr. Dibbs would try to stab the problem away.
Yeah.
What? It's bleeding out here too. Huh.
Bitch, you're gonna attract sharks.
What kind of
Ship blood.
fire? What kind of fire does this Donzire blast out? Like,
The Bernie kind.
right? I'm wondering if it's the ever birdie kind. Like once.
It is not blue.
Okay, that's what I mean. So let's say I hypothetically shot a blast right into this ship scar.
You mean where the powder magazine is?
Ah. Yeah.
The powder magazine is right on the other side of that wall.
Yep.
Please don't auto kill the party.
No, I know that's there. I know that's there. Dibs knows that's there, even though I forgot.
Oh, it's Luca's like, the powder magazine is over there.
I
don't
know.
even have eyes.
I know.
I remember that.
I know it's there. I'm just wondering if I could burn
Just
this.
testing it.
Yeah, I want to burn this away. But obviously I can't use the blue
I mean, you
flame.
could try just like cutting it with Donzire, because it does like heat damage. But
It does. It does. It does +2 fire. I do that.
all right. So you stick Donzire through the hole
Not-
in the ship.
Not like through the hole, because now that I see like it's pretty much all in that swath,
Yep.
I'm doing the same thing. I just try to scrape the bad away.
Okay, it's kind of hard to do from this side because you're like most of the bad is on the inside.
Is it? All right.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get right at the origin. I figured maybe if I could get it from the outside too, but okay.
The evil has successfully penetrated the Great Deku.
It has. It has.
Yeah.
It's already done. I can't. All right. Gotta get at it. I thought this was more of the source. Looks like the source is now on the inside. In I go. So I swim back up.
So Mr. Dibbs rejoins you after a few blades poke through the hole. As he's sort of like